Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist and Spiritual Teacher here. Well, what do you think this is? They're orange, yellowish looking capsules, and they don't really have much of a smell. Open one up here. I can get it open. Astringent, kind of a sweet, sour kind of flavor. Well, and got a little bit bitter at the end also. This is Haritaki, and it's been used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years, and it's really an amazing thing. Great for the GI tract, super for detoxing, boosting up the immune system, really great for getting the liver back into shape, and has been used without side effects for a long time, and I highly recommend it. There's no doubt about it. Okay, and it should be used for about 7 to 10 days, and then take a break and come back to it. And it's the king of Ayurvedic medicine. There's no doubt about that. And it's used in a lot of other formulas that I'll get into some other times that really are very interesting. Thousands of years and with success in India, and very common in Ayurvedic medicine. A good GI tract cleansing agent, and helps to grow good probiotics and improving our immune system, and a natural antibiotic also, anti-fungal agent, anti-inflammatory agent. Man, this does everything. And really great for the liver. It grows in India and China, and Nepal, and Vietnam, Bhutan, and Indonesia, and Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Bangladesh, and Malaysia, and lots of different tropical areas. It probably will grow here. I haven't tried growing it, but it's a kind of a big thing. So I have kind of run out of room. Too many things. That's all there to it. It really has a nice, interesting green fruit to it, and also it has a lot of other names: Tremelia, Kodaki, Hardak, all kinds of different names. And there's thousands of different common names that you can find out there. And like I said, it's sweet, sour, astringent, pungent, bitter kind of flavor to it. And it contains a lot of tannins, which are very powerful anti-inflammatory agents, gallic acid, phenols, polyphenols like green tea, oleic acid, all kinds of antioxidants, and also shibulic acid, and a whole bunch of other amazing compounds, which are really great for the body. It's used in Triphala, which is a common Ayurvedic treatment, and has been used in that form also for thousands of years, and considered a good balancing agent for the body, and especially for all in Ayurvedic medicine, the doshas. And too much Haritaki can increase pitta, so you want to make sure you don't overdo it. More fire. No, a lot of people don't need that. I think of a few people who don't need that, especially. Also, it's a good adaptogen. It also helps to balance the body and get rid of stress. Also helps with stress in a great way. Also great for creating strength. And anytime you boost up the immune system and help with stress, you get more strength. Helps with the weight loss. I mean, it's really good for losing a few extra pounds. It's not going to lose the 300 pounds, but if you have the 10 pounds of extra weight, it's going to help you with that. Also, it lowers cholesterol and lowers trigs, which is really a great thing. So it helps prevent heart attacks and strokes and cancer and that type of thing, which is good. Also decreases stomach acids if you always having stomach aches and that type of thing. It creates a mucus inside the lining of the stomach and helps to prevent gastric ulcers, and also get rid of H. pylori in general. One of the things, my diet will also help with that too. This is one thing that you can use an adjunct with that, which is really good. A great colon cleansing agent. Large doses, it increases the passage of food. So basically, it gets rid of your constipation. Also, it's good for cleansing the liver and the kidneys, and It has a lot of agents in it, which actually like superoxidase dismutase, which is very powerful and helps to slow down the aging process. So that's really important. Protects the liver and kidneys in general. And it's antibacterial and anti-fungal because it kills many types of bacteria and fungus in general. And so, but we do need good bacteria and good fungus in our GI tract. There's no doubt about that. Also, it's great for acne. Taking the powder with hot water and making a paste and rubbing that on your skin is really good for getting rid of acne. Also helps with lung conditions like asthma, and bronchitis, and coughs, and other lung conditions. And taking about a quarter teaspoon of the powder with some honey, taking it once a day, so for 7 to 10 days will do a great job. And it's about 400 milligrams per capsule, or a quarter teaspoon will also work. Improves digestion, and if you have a digestive problem, it's always happening to you. You want to increase the probiotics in your gut. This has a lot of fiber in it also, and lots of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals that help with the GI tract. Lowers blood sugar. So if you tend to have higher blood sugar, maybe you're pre-diabetic and you don't want to be a diabetic, and you might want to take some Haritaki. Get you on the road to going down with that blood sugar. And also prevents insulin resistance, which is really important. The study shows it can lower a person's A1C in a great way and help with diabetics in general. And I highly recommend it for diabetics also. It creates lustrous hair. I'm just hoping for hair, but it's really good for the hair. I think it's also part of the detoxing process that helps with the hair too. And you can take some powder, mix it with some sesame seed oil and rub it into your hair and then rinse it off. And it also helps to prevent dandruff. So that's really good. Also really good for the mouth, and you can make a mouthwash with it and with some of the powder and some water, and it kills bacteria and is really good for mouth sores and that type of thing. And it's not as good as tree oil, but it's one of the ones up there. I would call it number 3, I would say. From a spiritual standpoint, Haritaki opens up the third eye if you want to have the pineal gland open up. This is something that a lot of people feel helps with enlightenment. So that's from thousands of years of the rishis doing these experiments of going inward. Also, you can find it as the dried fruits. You can get it on Amazon and eBay as the dried fruits, the tablets, the capsules, the powders, the tinctures, and all kinds of different things. And it really does a great job. As far as the capsules go, 1 to 4, 500 milligram capsules for 7 to 10 days. That's really important. For the powder, start out with a quarter teaspoon in hot water 3 or 4 times a day. You can also, like I said, use it for 7 to 10 days. This is powerful stuff. And then take a week off and then come back to it if you need to. It's really important. Finding you can get it on Amazon and eBay and your health food stores and Indian and Asian markets. And it really, for the powder, it's pretty inexpensive. I found it, the pound of really good powder for about $25. So that's really very insignificant, and it'll last you a long, long time. There's no doubt about it. Side effects, it really is not have any real side effects. If you take a lot, it will give you gas and bloating and kind of interfere with your, it'll give you diarrhea also. But it will also lower your blood sugar, and you don't want to have it go down too much. There's no doubt about that. It is not for those who are nursing or pregnant or small children in general. So Haritaki is another great herb that anybody can use. An herb, a fruit, they are all similar, action, that type of thing. It doesn't grow, excuse me, here. But if you are in one of those countries where you, excuse me, can get it fresh, all the better. Excuse me, just swallowed some the Haritaki there. So allowing yourself to make a change in your life and making a difference. I was just talking to a lady 2 days ago, and her whole family, not just she's in her 20s, and she's been a junk food junkie forever. And one of her family members just died of cancer. The other one really is not doing well. Also, they eat nothing but processed food and sugar all the time. And she is having problems with cognitive function, and she's in her 20s. And this is not good. Sugar will interfere and cause problems. You can actually have a ischemic event in your brain caused by too much sugar. And after a while, you don't think right, and you're not even able to function. In fact, one of our family members who refuses to eat right, he's had multiple ischemic events in his brain, and the doctors say it's directly related to eating a lot of sugar, and it's uncontrolled. He takes insulin, but really doesn't watch it. And so his sugar levels go up and down and up and down. And boy, I'm telling you, some days he can't even get off the couch, but he's not willing to change his diet. If you want to change your life and get into the lifestyle of taking care of yourself, and this young girl wants to really make a difference in her life. She wants to, find her purpose in life. And I think if she really, focuses on healing herself, she can find that God within, and she can make a difference and start helping other people in a great way. First of all, that spirit lives within us. And when we have to listen to that still small voice inside of us, it's not about, healing everybody out there. I think we have to heal ourselves first. And then when we heal ourselves, and just by being who we are in a wonderful way, we can allow ourselves to make a difference in helping other people. You show the world who you are. Allow yourself to be that great, magnificent being that you are deep down inside. And with that, people will be attracted to you, and they want to learn how you did this and how you made your change in your life and your body and your mind, and decided to make a difference in your life, and you can help other people. And that's the change we need to see in the world in general. If everyone in the world started doing that, and we would see a big change in the world in general, and we would see the end of wars, we would see the end of hunger, we would see the end of, no housing for people, and people would, actually start to make a difference, and when you start to connect with the God within. And from there, everything would change. There's no doubt about it. So allow yourself to try some Haritaki. Yeah, you can get it just about everywhere. And allow yourself to feel free to call me. My phone number is 831-869-9119, 831-869-9119. My email address is drpaulhader@gmail.com. You can click on show more, and it's all down below. Also, my Skype address is drpaulhader. You can text me, you can WhatsApp me, you can go on my page on Facebook at drpaulhader, and also you can become a friend and message me up there. And so there's a lot of different ways to get a hold of me. If you have a quick question, let me know, and I'll answer it right away. If you'd like to do a consult, we can set that up for the next few days. And I'm very busy with consults, but I'll get you in as soon as possible, and we can make a difference in your life. Also, check out my website at paulhaider.com. That's www.paulhaider.com. That's also down below. So have a wonderful day. Remember that you can try some Haritaki and make a difference in your life. You can also start changing your life to connect with the God within and make a change that everybody will notice. And from there, great things will happen. Remember God, and remember, I love you.